Life is in the blood. Everybody agreed that that is a correct statement, right? And blood is built by the nutrition from food. It says if you are what you eat, then the quality of the blood that's being produced from the food does matter. Correct? Everybody still with me? Okay? Because the blood carries the nutrition to every cell in the body. But what I want to show you is what is the truth. Now, you may have resistance to it. Surprising dangers of vitamins and supplements. And degenerative illnesses still thrive. They're escalating, not de-escalating. And we've been on this path for 85 years. It says large clinical trials have repeatedly found that multivitamins don't improve the health of the average person. It says vitamins were created to provide what our foods are missing. Fill in the nutrition gaps. How many times have you heard that, right? But our body does not understand simple compounds. The liver does not understand this stuff, guys. It's extracted vitamin content and it understands food, not extracted vitamins. Body can't build blood with what it can't understand. Blood is the answer, guys, not vitamins, minerals, supplements, whatever. I'm just telling you, food is the answer. This is the most premium food on the planet.
And so it's my pleasure now to bring on Jim Barnett.
All right.
Let me get over here where I can let these slides go, okay? Because I want you to hear the difference between what I've been around for. I was around nutrition, bro. I have a question for people, and just raise your hand, okay, if you've done any of this stuff. Everybody, okay? Anybody out here? Have you done any? Okay, I'm going to go through the list. Vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, some kind of supplement, some kind of protein shake, some kind of thing's going to make me have better, be better, have better, do better, right? Everybody. Wait a minute, I got a question. Where did that come from? Who started that 75, 85 years ago? That was the answer. Who? Who started? Exactly right. That's a good answer. But I'll tell you who started. I'll tell you how it started. It started with you're no longer getting what's in the food that the body needs. So fill in your nutrition gaps with vitamin, mineral, and of course you got to take minerals in order for what? The vitamins to work, right? All this connected stuff. Guys, I went to the health food store and just got some of this stuff. I mean, okay, this is, gosh, I don't even know what this is for. Oh, liver cleanse. Anybody there ever done any cleanses? Okay, look, guys, okay, wait, hold on, I'm not done. Bedtime. Anybody done for a sleep product where you can sleep better? Okay, hold on, let's see. Multivitamin and mineral in a liquid form, because a liquid is better for the system than a pill, right? Or the powder. It's bioavailable. You ever heard that word? More bioavailable. Okay, look, hold on, let's see. Super echinacea. Yeah, okay. Oh, hold on. I'm not done. It was like mind-boggling. There was aisle after aisle after aisle for sleep, for anxiety, for mood, if you feel bad, this and that. Prenatal once daily. All the prenatal vitamin stuff. Okay, this is a powder. This is different. This is collagen. If you want your skin to come back, you got to take this now. Get that collagen back, okay? I'm not done. Okay, healthy man. I don't know. You want to be a healthy man, you take this, okay? Let's see. Digestol. This is to help you. Probiotics. Anybody know what probiotics? Okay. Yep, enzyme to help you digest food, yes? Okay, liver defense. They have the liver cleanse. Now you need the liver defense just in case you need it again. Okay, let's see, what else? Milk thistle. Okay, yep. Okay, hold on. Gosh, I mean, CoQ10 for the heart. Anybody? Yep. Guys, this is a multi-billion-dollar business a year. So they separated it so they could make more money. Do you understand what I'm saying? It isn't about, okay, so let's get into what is this technology? What separates it from this? Okay? What is the separation? And I'll tell you what it is. You see how we defined this as bedtime for sleep. And this one for the skin, collagen. Okay? And this one for healthy man. I just want to be a healthy man, so I take it. Okay? This liver cleanse. Okay, look. Let me ask you this. Do you believe that this would be a better way, or giving the blood what it needs? So that the blood that was ordained by what? Whatever you call God, superpower, the higher power, whatever, that was already here when we got here, when you were born. You were set up with the blood. How many people believe this statement? It's not in this. Life is in what? The blood. Okay. So let's go to the next one. How many people believe you are what you eat? If you were to eat pizza, junk, see, I got the pizza and the whatever. Okay, you've got the pizza here. What if you ate cookies, candy, junk, pizzas, whatever, fast food for the next 90 days? Well, you know, there's a documentary on a guy that did fast food for 45 days under the care of a doctor. He's like 40 years old. He was almost dead in 45 days. Morning, noon, and night, he ate fast food. And they did blood work on him every week. In 6 weeks, he had liver and kidney failure. So are you what you eat? You know you have to be, right? Life is in the blood. Everybody agreed that that is a correct statement, right? And blood is built by the nutrition from food. There isn't anything, guys, this doesn't live blood. Food does. Wait a minute. This collagen does not build blood. Food does. Correct? Everybody with me, right? Hold on. Saw palmetto for the prostate. Okay? Does this build blood? No. It's an add-on, guys. It's a supplement. And I'm going to show you some facts, not according to me, but according to some very valid sources about what I'm trying to relate here. It says, if you are what you eat, then the quality of the blood that's being produced from the food does matter. Correct? Everybody still with me? Okay? Because the blood carries the nutrition to every cell in the body. The red blood cell carries oxygen and nutrition to every cell in your body, trillions, in real time, subatomic activity of the blood. We're not going to go there. It's too intricate. But what I want to show you is what is the truth. Now, you may have resistance to it, but this is not according to me. This is according to Consumer Reports magazine. Okay? Surprising dangers of vitamins and supplements. Okay? Says vitamins have not been proven to be anything that they're better for your health scientifically, and degenerative illnesses still thrive. They're escalating, not and we've been on this path for 85 years. Yes? You just showed me a raise of hands of everybody that's doing this. They say, according to this, it doesn't do anything. It not only does it not do it, this you can go to these posts here. It says large clinical trials have repeatedly found that multivitamins don't improve the health of the average person. Do you know how many people are taking multivitamin? Centrum is selling 150 million in this country every year. Okay? Down here it says, an increased risk of developing prostate cancer was observed in men who took vitamin E supplements. Hey, there's the link. It's by a credible, it's Consumer Report magazine, not me. It says men that took multivitamins were twice as likely to die from prostate cancer compared to those who did not. Shocking. Really shocking, because before I came to this technology, I was hooked up on this stuff, just like Jeff. I did all kinds of stuff trying to live better. It says vitamins were created to provide what our foods are missing. Fill in the nutrition gaps. How many times have you heard that, right? But our body does not understand simple compounds. The liver does not understand this stuff, guys. It's extracted vitamin content, and it understands food, not extracted vitamins. Simple compounds will never be understood by the liver. Everybody understand what I'm saying? Okay? Fox News, okay? Researchers analyzed 20 years of public studies, over 300,000 patients who, took either a dietary supplement or a placebo and concluded that taking more than the recommended amount of beta-carotene, known for improving immunity and protecting vision, increased the risk for lung cancer and heart disease by nearly 20%. Okay? American Association for Cancer, AACR, found that taking more than the daily recommended allowance of certain supplements like folic acid, vitamin E, and beta-carotene may actually increase your risk of the deadly disease of cancer. Okay? New York State Attorney General's office settles a dispute with GNC stores for carrying herbal supplements that were falsely labeled, claiming that they contained plant materials that were not detected in DNA testing. BBC News. Guys, this reporting agency, I'm going to tell you why I like BBC over there in England. I'm going to tell you why I like them. They have no financial incentive, no monetary incentive to report over here. The other ones do. So when BBC comes out with it, do they get any monetary incentive to report in a certain direction for this country? No, don't care. Found in postmenopausal women in the U.S. after 10 years of taking folic acid, a variety of the B vitamin, every day their risk of breast cancer increased by 20% relative to those women who did not take the supplement. One study of more than 1,000 heavy smokers published in 1996 had to be terminated nearly 2 years early. After just 4 years of beta-carotene and vitamin A supplementation, there was a 28% increase in lung cancer rates and a 17% increase in those who died. Okay? A study published in 2007 with the U.S. National Cancer Institute, for instance, found that men that took multivitamins, we did say people were taking multivitamin, right? Were twice as likely to die from prostate cancer compared to those who did not. And in 2011, a similar study of 35,533 healthy men found that vitamin E and selenium supplementation increased prostate cancer by 17%. This was shocking to me. Had no idea. You know who came with this? The science team showed me all of this. I was like, wait a minute. Are we on the wrong, we're on the wrong path here? Consumer Reports, 7 reports. Okay, listen to this, because remember, it said if you take too much of it, right? That's what it said. So you know what people are thinking? Well, I don't take too much. I take the recommended daily allowance, right? It says 7 reports of serious health problems regarding consumers who took Solidec. Anybody heard of that vitamin? It was out here for a while. Vitamin solution marketed by Indopharma of the Dominican Republic, when the FDA learned that tested samples contained vitamin A and vitamin D at concentrations many times the recommended daily allowance, it issued a consumer warning. So, was the label correct? No. Do you know where the source is coming from the vitamins? No. Do you know that that's the right amount? No. Do they have to report it? Obviously not. Okay? It says of the 233 labels that were examined, most included only general warnings, but specific warnings were rare. 40% of labels warned people against taking the supplement if they had a medical condition of any kind. But only some cited an ailment, such as bleeding disorders. 36% warned of possible adverse reaction, but only 13% warned of a possible interaction with a specific drug or type of drug. Okay? I'm just trying to give you the overview of what this world is about. Okay, I'm trying to give you that before we get into what this technology offers and why it's different. Issue of the Journal of the National Cancer Institute, based on current evidence, vitamin C and E haven't been found to shield people from cancer. You hear this all the time. Just do that and you don't get cancer, right? And it says vitamin E, beta-carotene, and vitamin C don't seem to protect against getting or dying from cancer at all. The reason why this is so shocking is because the organs and vascular system of the body understand food. They do not understand vitamins, minerals, antioxidants that were put together by men, basically to make money from every ailment you have. What I call remedy-driven product. I got this, so I take that. I got prostate, so I take saw palmetto. I take this, a prenatal vitamin for, if women are gonna have a baby, right? They got you they got us pretty programmed on this stuff, okay? All of these minerals can be found from food in its organic state, which the body can understand and use. Right here. Got me? Then I'm going to get into what this is. Our ingredients are the top parts of organic food. What kind of food? Celery, alfalfa, garlic, dill, red raspberry, black cherry, verbena, grape burdock, raider mullein. Some of them you recognize, some of you don't, little over 40 plants, okay? But here's what people do. They say, oh, it's got celery, alfalfa, garlic, dill. I got that. I already have that right here in this, in pill, powder, liquid form. No, you do not, and I'll tell you why. They studied 50 years on how to extract the top molecules of astragalus, of celery, of alfalfa, of garlic, of red raspberry, of black cherry. The top molecules are in liquid form and then put together in percentages studied by studying people's blood work over 50 years and tweaking the formula so that it's the best for the blood so the blood can materialize it. This is the reason you get diabetes difference. Okay, does this product help diabetes? No. Does it help cancer? No. Does it change, alter, enhance, manipulate, or adjust anything? Change anything? No. Your blood does the entire thing, guys. If you give the blood what it needs, it can do the job. Remember, we went back to you are what you eat. Life is in the blood. And the nutrition from food is the building blocks of your blood. This right here is the most premium food on the planet. If you spray it in your body and those three things are true, how could you miss? Now, wait a minute. Anybody ever taken collagen? Do you feel anything? Do you feel uplifted? Like uplifted. It changes your blood. Your blood works better. No? Do you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't do, guys, I'm trying to prove something to you. I took vitamins for a year like Jeff. I didn't feel anything unless now there is one difference. If it had guarana caffeine, yeah, I felt it. You better believe it. They loaded up with milligrams of caffeine and guarana. So that's a trick also that's used. And then you go around and you think, man, I'm telling you what, I feel this salt palmetto. Then you read on the label, it's got all kind of guarana, caffeine, green bean, coffee bean extract. Sure you feel it. We got a treat that we feed our cat that has green tea extract. This thing is ready to run up the curtains afterwards. So, so what I'm trying to tell you is that it says blood only recognizes food. Organic food, organic body. Correct? I mean, unless I'm missing something here, the blood is ordained from what? Food, nothing else. The brain signals the immune system whenever it detects better blood. Wait a minute. If you have premium food, the top parts of organic food, wait a minute, what about juicing? I'll just juice. Give me some carrots and celery and broccoli and this, and I'll just juice it all and drink that. Would you have the top parts or would you just have a smorgasbord? You do not have the top parts. You would have to, guys, I'm going to give you the example. On the alfalfa plant, one leaf has a possible 168 extract components. 168. By separation of those components, you can find out which ones materialize the blood in a better direction and which ones are not as good. This is the study of this technology. That's why I say on the phone whenever I do my calls, you do not have access to premium food if you do not have the top parts of organic food in liquid form that they've studied for 50 years watching what? People's blood work. The blood work is the key. After all, when you go into the doctor and you're painting, you're passing out, losing weight, right? What do? Do they say, well, what kind of, are you taking saw palmetto? Guys, they pull your blood work to see if you're how alive you are. And if your blood work is bad, you could die. That's why they pull blood work to find out. Because if your numbers, it's all numbers, God, it's all math. If your blood work numbers are not good, you have a chance of not making it. Do you understand? Blood is the answer, guys. Not vitamins, minerals, supplements, whatever. I'm just telling you, food is the answer. This is the most premium food on the planet. So it says that then when the immune system, when the better blood, because of better food, now the immune system has clearer vision for what he was talking about. Okay? It has clearer vision on how to, not only to recover, to repair, to get stem cell operation. And now, as it gets more premium, it can grab fast aging cells. You want to know where this reverse aging comes from? Because there's a lot of controversy, because they're thinking, wait a minute, Ponce de Leon chased that stuff with the fountain of youth forever, never found nothing. He'd been dead a long time. Okay? What we're talking about is the blood age on the inside becoming younger so things operate more efficiently. And what's happening is when the blood gets really good, then it starts grabbing these fast aging cells faster. But they got to be replaced, right? Because every cell in the body lives and dies. Red blood cell, white blood cell, all the cells. Okay, when that happens, the K cells are grabbing these fast aging cells. You need to replace them. Guess where they come from? Self-stem cell. Your own self-stem cell, then replace them. This is what caused Cher's age to go reverse on this DNA blood test. Does that make sense now? We're not talking about the fountain of youth living to be 200, because you could die any time. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But why not live with things operating in a more efficient manner from better blood, better operation, because of the better environment that your blood is? Got me? Body can't build blood with what it can't understand. I just showed you. It cannot, guys, not according to me, according to some credible sources, it cannot understand. You understand what I'm saying? We have a loading phase, your blood to get influenced, specifically the red blood cell. We spray 4 sprays 3 times a day. And if you can't remember, like Gwen was talking about, what you do is put it, I'll tell you where to put it. You know where I put it? The nightstand. You know why? Then when I wake up, I can spray 4 sprays right then. But I have one in my cup holder in the car. I have one on the table. I have one in the bathroom next to the toothbrush. I have one in my shoe. So that whenever I get up and put my shoes on, I'm thinking, there it is. Because you know what? That way I don't forget. And preferably 15 minutes before you eat, because of the digestive juices that come into the mouth and stuff. But if you don't, do it anyway. You're getting access to the most premium food on the planet. Way beyond what this is talking about. This does not build blood. This does. Okay? Red blood cells have a 4-month life cycle. 4 months is your red blood cell. We want to get as much red blood cell that carries delivery of oxygen and nutrition to every cell in the body under this influence of premium food as possible. So for the first 4 months, we do it 3 times a day. After that, you do it once a day. I still do it twice, 3 times a day. My vascular system is great. I went for EKG, blood work, and the stethoscope where they listen to your heart. Guys, I've had heart murmur where the valves don't close all the way since I was 13. And I went about 2 years ago for my first physical with the blood work and EKG and stethoscope. He said, your blood work, man, is superior. You have no different rhythm in the EKG. None. He says, it's amazing. Nobody has that walks in here. And he said, and you have no heart murmur. I said, man, doc, that's just not possible. I mean, I've had heart murmurs from 13 all the way up through 50 something. He said, well, you don't have them now. I said, so I went to the science team and I asked Mr. C, I said, he's one of the leading scientists. I said, why do I not have heart murmurs anymore? He said, Jim, when the blood gets premium, the neurons of the blood signal the valves how to operate in a more efficient manner. Blood knows everything, guys. Try anything operational. Eyesight, hearing, mobility, speech. Without blood, nothing's possible. Nothing. So, we did tests over 6 years with 1,500 volunteers. Now that we're coming to this understanding of why is the reversal of age possible? Why? What do you mean? Do you drink this stuff like Fountain of Youth and you're just 30 years younger? No, the blood is changing on the inside, from the inside out. And so we did these tests before and after. done by people that won the Nobel Prize of Science on the subject matter of reverse aging. Okay? They started a lab in 2010 in California. And they started DNA tests for anybody. We didn't collaborate with the lab. We just did before and after. They don't even know who we are. If you did a collaborated study, you could leave room for incentivized skewing, where they say what I want them to. Got me? We don't know them. They don't know us. Okay? So 44 years to 39 years. 67 years to 44 years. Guys, that's 20 years. 23 years. 61 to 45, 39 to 30, 60 to 40, 66 to 48, 68 to 44, 53, 37, 30 to 25, and 70 to 58. Okay? And this is valid, documented study from DNA CLIA certified government laboratory for DNA blood testing. Not just some test. This is for real. These people won the Nobel Prize on the subject. When the immune system can see and remove the fast-aging cells, and they are replaced by your own self-stem cells, which are like baby cells with long telomeres, reverse aging of the blood happens. What is the result? This is January 29th this year, or last year, excuse me. And this is what, 6 weeks later? Wait a minute, guys. You see the gray, well, you can't see, but on the real photo, you can see gray color. His body's not in good shape. Couldn't really do anything. He looks dead. Yes? Looks like he's not going to make it too long. This is 6 weeks later. Notice how the torso is raised. This is good nutrition from the red blood cell delivering what it needs to through premium food. He had done all of this, guys, for years. He had done this stuff. This vitamin, that vitamin. This remedy, that right. They were going to help him get his health back with some herbal remedy. When he did this, it changed the whole scope, because in only 6 weeks' time, changed his whole life around because of what the blood delivered. Get it? This lady you just heard from. Okay? Okay, this is before, and this is after. Why? Blood. B-L-O-O-D. Not vitamins, minerals, supplements. Antioxidants. I could go on and on. Okay? The hand before, the hand after. Do you understand? Do you understand this product? Wait a minute. Did this product do it? No, the blood, guys, the blood does it with the food it receives. Wait a minute, you did tell me you are what you eat. You did tell me life's in the blood. And then nutrition from food is the building blocks of the blood, yes? That's what you see. So you know what really tears me up, man? People spray this stuff for about 3-6 months, and they say, well, I just don't see that. Man, it takes different time for different people. You know, when I was a kid, we marked the wall for growth. I had 4 siblings. And you mark the wall for growth. Is my growth the same as my brother's? Nobody's 6'8". My other brother's 5'10", my sister's 5'6", and my other brother's like 6 foot. I'm 6'8". Why? I have no idea, can't answer. Why did I grow more than that? I do not know. That's just metabolism and the way the body works. This thing works in time differently for everybody. But if those 3 things are true and you put the most premium food in your body every day, how can you miss? I don't know the time frame. I don't know how long it takes your body to metabolize. I don't know your variables damage. I don't know your lifestyle. I don't know if you're drinking or smoking. I don't know if you're eating too much sugar. I don't know. I don't live with you. But over time, if you continue to do this and you believe those 3 things I said, how can you miss? Nobody has this, guys. Nobody. Nope. In her mouth. Because the blood changes everything from the inside out. Go to facebook.com/new extracts, NUXTRAX, and you'll hear the testimonies and what we call the iHeRQles glow of the skin. And people think, oh, it's a beauty product. No, guys, no. The nails, hair, and the skin are connected to what? They're fed by what? The blood. Do you understand what I'm trying to get at here? This product doesn't do, change, alter, manipulate, or enhance anything. The blood does the entire operation. This is a unique opportunity, no competition. Will we have competition? Guys, they studied this for 50 years, and it takes 30 years to set the platform of how you get these percentages together in the right combination with the extracted parts together to make things happen, okay? So I will tell you this, the Chinese tried for 8 years to reverse engineer and could not do it. You know why? When you heat it up, which is the main component of reverse engineering, after 185 degrees, everything dies. So they cannot reverse engineer. It would take them 30 years of blood testing on thousands. There's 300,000 cases in the computer for data at this point. We're not going to have any competition. Not going to be a barking dog down the street. So, oh, we got that. And if they do come with that, always say, where's your documented proof from a DNA lab that was certified government lab, started by the people who won the Nobel Prize on the subject? And do you have any evidence of reversal of 10, 20, 30 years of the biological age? Nope. I stopped listening. Okay, if you are what you eat and life is in the blood, the building blocks of your blood comes from your food. These are the top parts of organic food in liquid form. How could you miss? How? You can't. If you did tell me you believe in those three, right? How could you miss? Our motivation to change lives and change healthcare, change health statistics by depending on what the higher power that all of us are here from, the blood. The blood's the answer, guys. Nothing else. Nothing. This is the only plant-based technology from plants that are food for reverse aging at this time. 10, 20, 30 years reversal of the inside age, which means what? I'm going to return to be 25. No. It means the operation of the inside, because the blood age has changed, can be more efficient. Get it? Am I going to go back to look like I did when I was 20? Nope. Forget about it, guys. That's not the way age works. But on the inside matters more. You know what the science team calls? You know what the science team calls the United States society? Walking time bombs. They feel just fine. Look in the mirror and think everything great. I feel just fine. And everything on the inside is not fine. Just saying. I've been around these guys for 8 years. They're very brilliant scientists, know how the subatomic activity of blood does the signal. I want to talk about the signal for a minute. I just learned this the other day, and I've been with these guys 8 years talking to cause. I said, wait a minute. Mr. C, how come some people come to us through referral and they die? Why? He said, Jim, the signal from the brain to let the vessels open up to receive this more premium blood from the premium product has been lost. Anybody know what satellite TV is? Yes? When you don't get the reception, does it change if you go out and hold the indicator, you know, for your signal up in the air a little more? No. Do you understand? Once that signal's lost to the point where it cannot receive, they're dead. Does not matter what you do. Dead. And I'm sure, Gwen, in your practice, there's been people you've tried to help, they did not make it. This signal makes sense now. If that signal's lost, guys, because of distortion from inflammation and problems with the body or mind or whatever, from blood flow or constriction because of problems with inflammation, they're dead. There is no way back. And the only way back is through the blood to get the vessels open. But if that signal does not connect, that's it. Do you understand? So iHeRQles is the answer to all of this stuff. We just spray premium food in our mouth. And by putting that, we fill in the nutrition gap. You know, some people take A, B, C, D, E, F, G vitamins, right? Now that I know the truth, I take iHeRQles. Some people take protein powders for working out stuff. I take iHeRQles. Some people take nutritional antioxidant, CoQ10, enzyme, probiotics. I take iHeRQles. Because all those other things, they do not build blood. This food does. Correct? And that's what I wanted I wanted you to understand the difference and the different direction that this is compared to this that we've done for 85 years that have made no difference whatsoever in health statistics. Rising problems that are degenerative diseases are still rising. They're not going down. Why not try a different approach? Let the blood handle it. Let's go back to remember in the beginning I said the reason vitamins came on the scene anyway is you don't get it in your food anymore. Well, we're changing that. You get it in premium food, top parts of organic food in liquid form.